The re-edit and release of the Black Adam trailer has caused a lot of controversy, and it has also highlighted DC's difficult Justice League position, so you might have a lot of questions regarding the situation and this new challenge. You don't need to worry because we'll be answering all of them. Keep watching this video to find out all the deets. First, let's discuss the controversy making things worse and some other details. The newest Black Adam trailer, which primarily promotes DC's Justice League challenge, has sparked some debate. You see, the DCEU has experienced the identity crisis in recent years, with the brand lacking a cohesive direction. DC is in a terrible situation with the fandom split, and the future of the DCEU is unknown, and the Black Adam controversy just makes matters worse. Zack Snyder was meant to lead the DC universe once it was linked to his film Man of Steel. His following film Batman: Dawn of Justice was poorly received by critics and general audiences, prompting DC to change course. After Snyder redesigned the personal reasons, DC hired Joss Whedon to finish Justice League, but instead of following Snyder's version, Whedon followed a drastically different path. Justice League had significant reshoots and substantial cutbacks, with Whedon's Justice League arriving in 2017 to a worse reaction than Batman v Superman. Let's talk about the extensive fan campaign. After a prolonged fan campaign, DC agreed to let Snyder finish his vision, publishing Zack Snyder's Justice League. This was a 4-hour-long director's cut release in 2021, which both spectators and critics thought was a significant improvement, but Whedon's version of Justice League has now been deemed canon to the DCEU, and with a growing movement to #restore the Snyderverse, DC may have to make some important decisions shortly. Let's learn more about the trailer. Until now, Black Adam previews have shown us quick glimpses of a spectacular air warfare, demonstrations of the character's amazing skills, and a look into its tremendous grief over his son's tragic sacrifice. Confrontations between Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate and our morally ambiguous anti-hero have occurred, and a heated standoff between Black Adam and Aldis Hodge's Hawkman have also taken place. Nonetheless, DC kept one of its most exciting revelations for this second Black Adam trailer. Amanda Waller is here. The second trailer for Black Adam indicates that Viola Davis's tough character from the Suicide Squad will feature in the latest DC film. Amanda Waller appears to be in direct communication with the team in the teaser, offering leadership as it gathers to bring Black Adam to justice. But we're not talking about any old team. The Justice Society of America will be established by Black Adam. While this is exciting, some problems have also emerged. Moving on, Black Adam's role in the DCEU. The next film in the DCEU is Black Adam, featuring Dwayne Johnson as the titular villain turned hero. The film has sparked debate since Warner Bros. Pulled footage of Joss Whedon's Justice League from a Black Adam trailer that emphasized the universe's most memorable moments. The scene is questioned had Steppenwolf swinging his weapon into the ground, with Darkseid doing the same in the Snyder Cut. Although The Rock tweeted a fixed version, the revised trailer just removes the shot rather than replacing it with the Justice League version from Zack Snyder. This decision emphasizes that the Snyderverse isn't canon to the DCEU, leading many to wonder how DC can clean up the mess they've made. Following up, the DCEU needs to leave Joss Whedon's Justice League behind. Even though it is currently canon, the company needs to disassociate itself from Joss Whedon's Justice League. The film's failure and the Snyder Cut's popularity show that there aren't many fans who want to see Whedon's vision elaborated upon. The Justice League Snyder Cut is a far superior version of the film, and its reception proves that. Not to mention, there are also a huge portion of the audience that wants to see the Snyderverse continue, and since the Snyder Cut and Joss Whedon's League are quite similar in the story, thus the DCEU wouldn't have to change much if they adopted the Whedonverse. The American filmmaker's Justice League is one of the worst reviewed superhero films of the 2010s, and keeping it canon harms rather than helps the DCEU. Coming up, why WB won't make Zack Snyder's Justice League DCEU canon. Some reason why the studio will never make Zack Snyder's Justice League canon to the DCEU are valid. While the Justice Snyder Cut is superior to Whedon's version, Zack Snyder's vision has previously failed DC with Batman vs Superman, and they don't want that to happen again. Additionally, while the Snyderverse has a fan base, it is unclear whether it is large enough to support a movie. The #restore the Snyderverse movement is loud at times, but it's possible to know how widespread it is. The studio has recently found success with more independent DCEU films like Shazam and the Suicide Squad, and reverted to their initial plan to satisfy an unknown audience by simply not a gamble Warner Bros. Is willing to make. While it would be fantastic for Zack Snyder's Justice League to become canon, it's unlikely to happen. Lastly, what will the Justice League's future be like? Whedon, Snyder, or reboot? The DCEU future of Justice League has 3 options: keep the Whedon cut canon, make the Snyder cut canon, or redo everything, and it appears like DC's leaning toward the third option. With rumors that The Flash would relaunch the DCEU's continuity, DC appears to be turning towards a series of loosely related films that don't seem to be landing up to anything. Although Ben Affleck will reprise his role as Batman and Aquaman Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, big stars such as Henry Cavill and Ray Fisher are unlikely to return. Also, there are no known Justice League sequels in active development, implying the world is unlikely to undergo a soft reboot. The DCEU appears to be ignoring the events of the Justice League, instead assembling fresh individuals who could form a possible team, and the Justice Society of America, founded by Black Adam, may be the first step on that path. Now on to some other related news. First off, Superman's ultimate form is officially unleashed in the DC universe. Superman's just taken on a new ultimate form to take on Pariah and the Great Darkness, as the hero's powers and appearance alter to take on the multiverse's greatest enemy. In DC Comics' Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 6, Superman is released from Pariah's energy-consuming cage, seemingly harnessing the multiverse's energies to take on this most stunning forms yet. While Superman's natural skills and abilities already make him one of the most powerful characters in the DC universe, the famous character has gotten multiple power upgrades since his first appearance in comic books more than 80 years ago, from teaming with the Justice League to becoming a formidable combination hero with his Superman Prime form, an unrivaled force across the multiverse. Superman is no stranger to transmutation, but in DC Comics' Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 6, Superman takes on a new ultimate form, resulting in an all-new version of the hero who may be strong enough to save the DC universe. Up next, DC Titans reveals the first look at Brother Blood in Season 4. This isn't the first time that fans have seen Joseph Morgan in the role of Brother Blood, the villain from HBO Max's Titans, coming up 4th season. But the show's official social media pages have now released a first look at the Brother Blood costume, replete with concept art depicting Morgan in the suit. We also get a deeper look at the concept sketches and props that create the bone sections of the Brother Blood suit. This version appears to be more like its comic book counterpart than the Scarecrow-inspired one played by Lucifer star Kevin Alejandro in Arrow's 2nd season. Brother Blood will be the season's main villain, but that doesn't indicate he's the only one who will draw attention to himself. After all, Bosch star Titus Welliver has been cast as Lex Luthor, fulfilling a comic book narrative in which the 90s Superboy was discovered to contain some of Lex's DNA in his clone tube. Finally, Mongol's family may be revived in the future. Superman has returned from his victory over Mongol, but Red Moon Part 1 from Action Comics numbers 1047 revealed that, while the people of Warworld were free, the Mongols' legacy remained. Chaytil, one of Mongol's most developed slaves, has landed on Earth to get revenge on Superman for what he's done. Though only a speck on the horizon, Chaytil's appearance seals the Mongol family's extinction. This is wonderful news because it means the family of alien warlords will no longer be able to threaten the universe, but the DC universe has a history of creating a power vacuum with someone new or resurrecting the person who was gone. The more concerning prospect is the family will not be extinct for long. Superman's adventures on Warworld demonstrate that there are methods for resurrecting the dead. Perhaps the Mongol who died will be restored by the very power he craved. It would undoubtedly be an acceptable manner to repeat his threat to the cosmos, but it would be somewhat useless for him to capture Warworld after a year-long arc to bring peace to the planet. And that's a wrap for this video, my friends. What are your thoughts on the Black Adam trailer controversy highlighting DC's Justice League challenge? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like it, and we will see you in the next one.